and thank you for tuning in to this video. My name is Yaganoma Batuokun, and I am the founder and managing director of Wanjo Africa Limited, which is a food processing company that uses indigenous herbs, fruits, spices, and veggies to create an array of different products. So we have beverages, we have sauces, and we have condiments, and we're starting with spices as well. So today we are going to be doing a tutorial, a very brief, simple tutorial on 3 products actually. So we have the Bissap, and then we have Lamujin, which is a very popular northern drink, and then we have smoothie, a baobab smoothie if we have time. First things first, when you're going to start cooking, I'm sure almost all of us have learned this from our parents. The first thing you do is wash your hands. And you need detergent that is non-toxic to food surfaces. And you wash midway up your forearm, between your fingers. And then you rinse off. Wet with a paper towel, not a napkin, because a cloth napkin will retain germs or bacteria. So paper towel. Make sure you have a bin near you that you don't have to open with your hands. A step bin is probably best, or an open bin, not advisable. Okay, so we are going to start with the Bissap first. Bissap is made from hibiscus, the red hibiscus. It's called Hibiscus subtarifa, and you can spice it, flavor it any way you want. It's a very versatile drink. You can drink it as a tea, and you can drink it as a nice chilled drink. You can add it to bake your bacon to give it color. So it's a very versatile plant. And that is what we're going to start with. For this recipe, I have pre-prepared almost everything now. So because of that, the thing is I do have all my production is in large quantities. So I have my production pots there, and they're too large. So we can't use that since we're just doing a small amount for demonstration. So with the Bissap, this is how it looks like. This is how Bissap looks like. This is actually the pellets of the Bissap plant, the Hibiscus subtarifa plant. This is the calyx, and this is what you use for Bissap. So don't use wache leaves or kala or anything else. Secondly, when you're making Bissap, please do not cook it in aluminum containers. Aluminium oxidizes anything. Anything acidic in aluminum will oxidize the metal. So use stainless steel like this. If you don't know what stainless steel is, remember the 555 plates or this. And so that makes it easier when you're going to the market. You're looking for pans like this to use. Do not use, alternatively you can use clay. Alternatively you can use clay pots as well. Even with those you have to treat the clay pot. So we are going to start with our Bissap. Our simple Bissap is just Bissap, leaves, and lemongrass. This is the lemongrass that you use. Now, lemongrass is very similar to citronella and almost impossible to tell the difference. One way you can tell is when you pull it out from the roots. One of the ways is to pull it out from the roots, clean it out, and open it up this way. You get most of the flavor when you're able to do that before putting it in your pan. If you smell it, it should have a lemony smell. That's how you know this one is lemongrass. Now, citronella has a stronger, more mosquito coil or mosquito repellent kind of smell. So you put that into your pot with your hibiscus and you add water. Now, if you're going to be making products for large quantities or for the market, you should be able to know how much you spend on it. So measure out everything. You can get simple scales like this from the supermarket, or you can buy the industrial scale as well. You measure out everything before you start. So we've already prepared the hibiscus with the lemongrass, as you can see inside. Now we're just going to sieve the hibiscus. Now usually I boil all of my ingredients together to help so that I can kill all the bacteria. But because this is just a demonstration, some people like the taste of the freshness. And so for such people, they prefer to soak the product in the hot water. That is also allowed if you know where your product is coming from, if you know where your raw materials are coming from, then it's okay to do that. Now that's the Bissap with the lemongrass. So this is just the Bissap with the lemongrass. Now for me as a experimenter, I like to try different flavors, and flavors usually people don't think about. This flavor is already on the market, but I'll always add something that people don't associate drinks with, and that's how I come up with my recipes. So you can serve this as it is, or you can keep adding things to it like ginger and honey or sugar. I wouldn't advise sugar. So now the ginger too has to be measured out depending on how much you want it. This ginger is fresh. It has not been pasteurized. It hasn't been cooked because I want that fresh ginger taste. Now, if you don't want the fresh ginger taste, you cook the ginger. And to use the ginger fresh like this, you have to boil water first, put your ginger in and wash it out. If you do that, you're most likely going to have a more hygienic ginger. So you see it's changed the color. It's gone from a dark red to a very light red. Just stir it. And then you can choose your sweetener. Simple. So it's either sugar or honey. I don't take sugar, well, unless I'm buying sweets from outside, but other than that, I usually go honey. And the honey is to your taste. So I don't like my food very sweet. And because of that, I'll have a very mild sweetness to it. Now for me, this is okay. There you go. And voila, you can serve. The thing with hibiscus is, no matter how much you dilute it, it's always sour. So if at any given point in time you buy a drink and they say it's hibiscus, or as we call it in Ghana, sobolo, and it does not have the sour taste, if you dilute it until it's even pink, it will be sour. So if it does not have the sour taste, you're most likely not drinking Bissap. Delicious cucumber. So I'm only cutting this for decoration. So if you were, say, catering to a program and you have your nice little cocktail, there you're done.